Hello, and welcome to GreedFall. Your Excellency, or Your Holiness, how are we gonna call you?
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Sardet. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Sardet. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
So, these guys, the Iliavi, are they a theocracy, sworn to purge all heretics wherever they might be found? Let's ask about that.
Could you tell me anything about Iliavi?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Iliavi are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminis and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I like the way he said open-minded, as if he was just about to make quotations in the air. So what is your relations with the congregation?
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Iliavi, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
I don't know what the problem is with the Bridge Alliance, but I do understand the one about the heresy, so tell me, what's your relations with this Bridge Alliance? And also, so you're new here, you started preaching to your god, and now we have a deadly disease killing our people. I'm shocked and surprised people aren't burning this embassy as we speak.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tir-Fradee?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Charming. So, tell me about this Tir-Fradee.
How is Ptolemy faring on Tir-Fradee?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Or die? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna finish that sentence. Anyway, thank you for this lovely conversation. I'm gonna see about those heretics of which you speak.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Thank you. May the light guide you as well. Okay, we need to negotiate with this vendor.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
So why can't I have a pretty dress?
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
It doesn't seem like you're obeying orders, it seems like you're greedy. Tell me about these orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
A coin guard. Such a great term to use for a mercenary. Anyway, let's ask about the other merchants.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
It is at this moment I would ask where his master is so I can talk to him personally. But let's threaten him.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, we are not going to bribe him. He's obviously a thief.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. And I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice...
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have...
Okay, do we need to go here? Yeah, it seems like a logical conclusion.
To my help! And death to the others!
Ouch.
Oh, Greenblood, you're wounded!
Yes, I know. Okay, I need a potion. Wait, I can block bullets.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, milady. I'll take care of it immediately.
Congregation of Merchants. So that's us. I don't mind. However, this man was obviously a thief. He wouldn't even give us the name of his master.
It's not possible just now.
Sorry, what? Level 1 science in an alchemical preparation of elemental damage to destroy this wall. Ooh, I'll be back for you. Seems like there is a chest here. Something I cannot loot just yet. Now I need to be level 5 before I can actually invest in science. There is a chest there as well. Let's open it and see. Poisoned or chemical mixed. So I can poison my bullets. Can I infuse my weapons with lightning? Okay, we need to inform the Coin Guard barracks about our success in our negotiation efforts. There is a crafting table. Let's take a look at that. Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. You need knowledge to be able to use crafting tables. Spend points in the desired talents. Use certain pieces of equipment or companions that can give you the bonus. Oh, I see. We can't upgrade you, we need crude iron. Can I upgrade my pistol? Yes, we don't have the materials for that. It will upgrade the armor damage to 54. I like that you can customize your weapons. That seems very fun, to be honest. So what is this? Walnut grip with a gold inlay. I wish it could change the color of your entire pistol, but I guess it's fine. So what do? Fury generation goes up. This thing can stun. I honestly think this is the best one because we need something to damage armor. And I can upgrade it right now. It requires a little bit of leather and crude iron. Let's do so. Okay, what upgrades can we do for our armor? So, this will give me vigor. This will give me science. It will require crude iron ore. I can get that. Leather. I can basically find that. Interesting, we can already upgrade you. I say already because, well, I don't need lockpicking. I believe I don't. Punch and tools. It will require crafting level 2. Does anything here give you crafting? No. I want science though. I need to find a ruby. Flask and antidote. Again, it requires a ruby. All of these give you only 1 point of its desired effect. Which means, well, crafting level 1 is all we need. And we get that because of the gloves. And what about here? Protection. None of these actually give you stuff. I mean, don't give you talent points, not stuff. Otherwise, it does give you, let's see, armor and balance. And what do? Again, armor and balance. I don't like being heavily armored. I like this one though. It looks very cool. Oh, look at that, a chest. It has ammo in it. Yes, I was looking at the merchant here. Let's see if we can actually negotiate to purchase a ruby from him.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this. You'll find all you need in our... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Do you have a ruby? Oh my god, look at that. It's so beautiful. One-handed heavy weapons and strength 1. Stuff that I don't currently possess. Maybe if I upgrade my gloves. Ring of the Priest, Divine Magic Ring. Oh, I see, we actually use magic using rings. Firearms. This pistol looks cool. 50. I actually want to take a look at something before we do anything. I upgraded my pistol. It does more damage, but less armor damage. Okay, that looks fine.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to...
Right, armors. These hats are expensive. Traps. We might need to use those. when time comes. Stasis mix. Alchemical stasis mix that explodes on contact with the enemy. Applying a stasis on the enemy. I don't know what stasis means. Do you mean that they can't move and they can't take damage? Poison alchemical mix, okay. This is what I was looking for. Do you have rubies? Apparently not. And what does that do? Bottle of brandy. Sleeping potion and metal dowels. Okay.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So you don't sell the things I want to purchase. It's such a shame. Fontaine Family Warehouse. Well, it's good to know that there is a warehouse for this family, which means... well, okay. The British Alliance Embassy, that's where we need to go. What's the mission there actually? Notify the British Alliance Ambassador about your departure. So if I point towards the merchant, no. This is the main quest. Well, okay. The water seems green. I'm not gonna judge. Hawthorne. My charisma level should have been a little bit higher. I mean, I like having high charisma. That makes me a good diplomat. This looks rather interesting. Okay, why is there an X here? Still looking for stuff to loot. I mean, they're on the streets, so it's okay to take them.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Alright, let's enter and see. Nine cups of tea. That's kind of interesting to see here. Let's talk to you. I like your turban.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir-Fredi. My cousin Constantin is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Clever and cunning. Or cunning and clever. Let's ask about the Bridge Alliance.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Sardet, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Fascinating. So, tell me about the reputation with the I can barely say the congregation of merchants. I don't know why. It's not a complicated word. Congregation of merchants. Tell me.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Well, honestly, that is the best stance, economically and also in the position of strength. Neutrality will ensure our population will not suffer from war. Disease, however, will be a little bit more difficult to cure. Let's talk about Sardet.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Sardet for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Incomprehensible language. I like how he actually described that. So tell me about the relations with Thélème. I mean, we know that they are at war right now, but still.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Sardet.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I wonder if I'm gonna have a role to play in this. Thank you very much for all the information you've given me.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sardet.
Okay, it seems like we have new legs. Soldier's boots. Ooh, those looks fancy.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Well, who isn't? Well, which noble isn't related to the prince in some way? So, my cousin's gonna be a governor. We found another obsidian. Let's go back to the merchant, actually. Find the charlatan. Yeah, we will, in a moment. I did want to speak with the merchant, and also we need to enter this place for some reason. What is this about? Find the charlatan or Coin Guard Barracks. Inform the Coin Guard Barracks quartermaster in Cyrene.
Welcome. Have you seen it?
Right, you didn't have a ruby. We can purchase a cape. This will give me 1 charisma for 62 gold. Gimme. 62 gold. We have 66. Okay, purchase that. Craftsmanship will go down. I need to sell some stuff here. Second in command. Colored sailor coat. How is this gonna look on you? This looks pretty decent, except for the metal things over here. They look kinda weird.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I'm sure he is fine. Alrighty, we have to speak with someone.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Interesting. So, weapons are gonna be used to kill people. Make no mistake of that. The problem is, I don't know what effects this will have. Or if any, at all. Still, it'll be great if I have these mercenaries on our side. Might as well help them, right? Also, that should make Kurt a little bit happier. What is this? I can't steal any guns.
It's blocked.
Wonderful. Oh, we can jump over. That's nice. Well, before we continue, we need to find the charlatan. Also, there is something here we need to discover. So let us go there and see. Get out of my way, you peasant. How much money do I currently possess? 5 gold. We could sell stuff. That's always a possibility.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Well, we can pay their undertakers then. So, we basically found our cousin, was he? Rosilla, Heteros, and refined iron ore. Okay, before we continue, is there something here we need? Can we negotiate with them? When the player is in stealth mode near enemies, a detection indicator will appear above their head. If your presence is detected, the indicator will fill up until you are perceived as a danger, which will trigger combat. Suspicious and detected. I see. Well, okay, let's try to sneak from here. Or this can be, what do you call it, an exit?
It's not possible just now.
It will be once I become more scientific. That sounds funny almost. No, it does sound funny. Okay, let's stout. We have a cape. A blue cape. That will make us almost invisible. At night. Okay. Okay.
To my help!
Wow!
And death to the others! Green blood! I can't hold on much longer!
That's because you're not fighting correctly. Let me show you.
Move away!
Good work. Key to Constantine's cell. I like how they marked it as Constantine's cell. You could have said prison key or something. Soldier's boots. We have plenty of resources. Okay, there is a chest here. Gold coins too. Right, that was the loot we were looking for. And we did kill this one over there. Yes, we looted him as well. Do I need to sneak in here? I mean, they could have come out and fought me. We did raise the alarm. If you can call it that. Pure iron ore. And some gold. Okay then. Let's climb up. And this is the exit, right? Indeed. Oh look, boxes. Beast essence. Don't know what that means. Stasis mix.
It's
Still
not
can't
possible
destroy
just now.
this. I really want that one ruby. Also, we did level up. Doesn't say how we can actually spend points, and I know that I need to be level 4 in order to add not talents, but stats, I believe they were called. And another key. That way we could have found the key without actually triggering the guards. Some gold coins. I thought that's a chest, but no, here's one. Armor. Did I unlock it with the keys, or did I just lockpicked it?
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Isn't he very positive? Companion equipment. Select Constantine from the inventory screen, left and right. Equip Constantine with his outfit. Old embroidered doublet. Okay.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Right. Well, I have a fancier hat. It has a feather on it. Also, do you have anything of interest that I can equip from you to myself? Old rusty rapier, mine is better. Just gave you that. Oh, Cyrene gloves. Requires endurance 1. That's interesting. Soldier stuff. Okay. Kurt suspicious. Defense technique, don't care. Okay, I thought I could actually do something about the... No. Okay, we do have some more things in the codex, which we're gonna take a look at next time. For now, let's end this episode, so thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely day.